Hello everyone and welcome to the Joy of Stupidity. I am Zaberwolf and I am really quite annoyed right now. In the background you will see a few memes just going by about Donald Trump. Now this rant is not about Donald Trump. This rant is about the state of the world that we live in now. 20, 30 years ago, while people may not have been happy with the way things went, they were never so childish. We as a race of people have become more and more like petulant children as technology has taken over for us. I can't believe that we've got to the point where if I don't get my way, I am going to act like a petulant child and throw a temper tantrum. I'm going to be mean and demeaning to you. Just because other people do it doesn't make it right for you to do it. My grandparents back home, they're all gone, and I am glad that they do not have to see this world right now. I'm glad that they don't have to see the crap that their grandchildren are putting out. I'm glad that they don't have to see the crap that other people's grandchildren are doing. I'm glad they don't have to see the crap, the childish mentality that we seem to be embracing in this world. Because I'm embarrassed by it. My parents are embarrassed by it. My in-laws are embarrassed by it. That is a huge chunk of people in my life who are embarrassed by it. There are quite a few people in my life who wholeheartedly are acting like these petulant children. And I don't want my son to grow up and be like that. And yet, every day, I see more and more and more of this childish mentality taking over the world. As if to say, because somebody else did it, it's fine for me to do it. Yes, I can be a child just like they can. Screw the bigger man idea. I'm sorry. I really shouldn't be doing this because I should be the bigger man. But you know what? Nobody else seems to be paying attention to being stoic and silent. Donald Trump is the President of the United States of America. He's doing what he thinks is best. If you want to argue back against him, pull him up on facts and figures. But throwing a temper tantrum and putting out crap like this, do you know what that does? All that does is bolster the people who believe in him and bolster him in his point of view. It's the same with everything else in the world. Because you disagree with it, rather than actually fighting it with facts, the largest portion of people that you will see doing anything about it are throwing temper tantrums and throwing around false facts with no backing up of those facts. Because they cannot back them up. The few who do have the right point of view, the facts and figures to back up their point of view, they get demeaned because, well, you can't win an argument against facts and figures, can you? So instead you have to be a petulant child for a temper tantrum and then just stick your fingers in your ears and go, la 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 la, I can't hear you. I've had enough of this. Every day is the same, and it gets worse. And while I completely disagree with most of what Donald Trump stands for, seeing this happen to him makes me feel sorry for the guy. Yeah, he's made himself into a bit of a joke. But just because he did it to himself doesn't mean you have to go, look, he's a joke, let's treat him like one now. Everybody has a right to say what they want and what they believe. But you cannot go around saying things that are untrue. This is the same for the President of the United States. And how do you get him on these things? You send the facts his way. You don't demean him and go, oh look, he got it wrong, he's an idiot. Show him how he got it wrong. It's the same for everybody else. every time I see one of those stupid Facebook posts going on about this crap, while they may have some basis in fact, the information being given is not truthful. And I always find the real facts and I show them to the people posting them. If it's an old one, or if it's incorrect, or if it's been repurposed, I will always show them the truth. And I'm going to do that with my son. I'm going to teach him the truth. I'm going to show him the truth. And I'm going to fight against the rest of the world and teach him that he shouldn't act like a petulant child. He gets away with that now because he is a child and he has a lot to learn. But he's going to learn. He's going to grow up to be a better person. And I hope he's a better person than I am. Because if I can do that, he will make me a proud father, regardless of what he does in his life. If he grows up to be a better person than I am, I know I did my job correctly. I know my wife did her job correctly. I know we did what we needed to do as parents and gave him the best chance in life, regardless of what we've got. Instead of putting out things like this, which undermine the existing government structure, why not fight it properly? Why not use facts and figures and the power that your vote has? It's the same everywhere else in the world, not just the US. All I ask is that we act like the adults we are. We stand strong together as a people, and we do the things that we know are right, and we follow through on them in the way that they are meant to be followed through on. Not like petulant children kicking and screaming, but like adults. That's my rant over. Ciao for now.